Hello, welcome, another Headlocks and Headphones short with me, Martin Anderson. A very short one today, but AEW have won the Wednesday Night War with NXT. They've had higher ratings for most of the period, and NXT is being moved to Tuesday nights, showing WWE are running with their tail between their legs. Or does it? In fact, WWE have actually been, as far as some would be concerned, a bigger success than AEW. One, the budget is a lot smaller for the NXT production. And on top of that, when you look at the cost of talent, AEW are spending immensely more money funding their show than NXT is. In terms of reward for your money, WWE has better value for money than AEW. But let's knuckle down and look at the actual details of the reasons behind the move from Wednesday to Tuesday. The USA Network have never been unhappy with the numbers of the NXT show. Why? Because the shows it replaced were getting worse numbers. For the USA Network, NXT has been a success. Moving it from a Wednesday to a Tuesday is about convenience. It's not about any type of victory. It's not about any type of loss. It's not about any type of battle with TNT. What it is about the fact that NBC are ending their over-the-top streaming service that shows all of sports. NBC Sports is also stopping, and all these sports need to find a new home. The USA Network is part of the NBC family, so these sports are going to end up on all of the stations that they own. The USA Network on a Wednesday is going to be featuring American sports with a much larger viewer base than NXT. It makes all the sense in the world. The USA Network would happily take these sports and move NXT to another night. This is the reason why Impact moved from a Tuesday to a Thursday. Thursday's the only free night with no other big wrestling company. The reason that NXT moved from Wednesday to a Tuesday is nothing to do with AEW and everything to do with the fact that major sports in America are going back to the USA Network. This is a major coup for the USA Network and something that they're going to spend millions of dollars advertising. Something that's going to feed directly into NXT. When it moves to Tuesday, expect NXT to get a massive advertising program and expect NXT to also receive major pushes on Raw and SmackDown to announce that it's moving. Why? Because it's a big deal and not because NXT lost to AEW. In reality, if you actually want to look at all of the data, if you want to look at cost-benefit analysis, and you look, AEW is way behind NXT. Remember, NXT is a wrestling school. It's not a TV company. It's not a wrestling company. It's a development company. AEW is spending millions of dollars to put on a show that's losing ratings. Why? The one selling point AEW had, the one match they managed to get over 1 million after the initial interest, was the Young Bucks. The following week, they were in a match earlier in the show, and it was almost forgotten that they were in the main event. Same happened to Orange Cassidy. Same happened to Jungle Boy. Same happened to several people. They feature in the main event, they look like they're a success, they look like they're getting elevated, and the following week, like Orange Cassidy, was in a jobber match. Now he's in the mid-card, and they're spending money getting him theme songs. Theme songs don't get you over. That's just another expense. Yet you look at AEW's main rival on a Wednesday night, NXT, they don't pay any licenses for songs on the NXT brand because they own them. Yet another way the WWE are benefiting from having an infrastructure in place and realizing that the ratings for NXT have actually remained fairly consistent, whereas the numbers for AEW have risen and fallen to a point where it would be seen so inconsistent, the advertisers would be unwilling to invest their money for a show that might get 650,000 or it might get 995,000. I know where my money would be spent if I was trying to advertise. You'd go with the one where you know exactly what you're going to get every week, not the one that decides one week, well, let's just throw this person in the main event because it's interesting. NXT didn't lose to AEW. AEW didn't win. AEW and NXT were never directly in competition. The only people that gained from this were the Dave Meltzers and Brian Alvarez's of the world. But we have something about Dave Meltzer coming up tomorrow. Because everybody thinks I hate Dave Meltzer. Do I hate Dave Meltzer? Do I not? Find out tomorrow on Headlocks and Headphones. See you then.